Listen closely, because what I'm about to reveal will absolutely destroy the mental stability of every automotive fanatic across America. Breaking news just surfaced. Our neighbors up north. Yeah, those friendly folks obsessed with hockey and apologizing just scored access to automotive technology so revolutionary it makes our entire electric vehicle market look prehistoric. We're talking about the NIO ET9. And before you dismiss this as just another EV, let me hit you with this reality check. While American drivers debate whether 250-mile range counts as acceptable, Canadian buyers are preparing to purchase a luxury flagship that literally shakes itself clean when winter weather attacks. No joke. Zero exaggeration. Picture this scenario: fresh snowfall overnight blankets your vehicle. Canadians? They casually tap their smartphone from inside their warm kitchen, and their ET9 activates its intelligent suspension system to vibrate the entire body structure, roof, windshield, everything, until snow slides off completely. Meanwhile, you're outside with numb fingers wrestling an ice scraper like it's 1985. Your neighbor watches you suffer. They're holding steaming hot chocolate. One button press later, their sedan performs this robotic shimmy dance, self-cleaning in seconds. They flash you that knowing smile. That's peak automotive dominance, and frankly, it stings. But wait. This snow removal party trick barely scratches the surface of why this machine represents everything wrong with current import restrictions. The technological gap between this and premium American EVs, we're talking Grand Canyon proportions. Tesla's finest suddenly feels like outdated hardware running ancient software. The exterior design philosophy. Examining the front fascia reveals pure aggression. This doesn't resemble traditional automotive design language. This looks like a cybernetic predator that time-traveled from 2050 specifically to embarrass your crossover. NIO's Landjet design approach finally makes complete sense when witnessed firsthand. Those headlights? Ultra-slim dual-dash DRL signatures that create this menacing squint, like the vehicle's analyzing your worthiness. Beneath that, concealed matrix LED arrays capable of projecting dynamic patterns, hazard warnings, potentially entire film screenings if someone reverse-engineered the system properly. Check out what's mounted above the windshield. That's not decorative. That's the Watchtower sensor array, high-definition lidar paired with dual, high-resolution cameras integrated seamlessly into the roofline. Most vehicles wear their lidar sensors like ugly tumors. Here, it resembles tactical military equipment. Gives off serious cyborg law enforcement energy, broadcasting "I monitor everything" simultaneously. Shifting to the side view reveals the ET9's actual magnitude, and trust me, dimensions hit differently in person. This flagship stretches beyond 17 feet in length. The wheelbase alone exceeds 10.5 feet, absolutely ludicrous numbers, yet somehow the design team avoided that floating yacht aesthetic. Instead, it projects spacecraft ready for hyperspace vibes. The profile combines fastback coupe elements with elevated crossover stance, creating this commanding road presence typically exclusive to full-size SUVs. And these wheels were running massive 23-inch diameter rollers, 23 inches, on a sedan. Here's the petty detail that kills me. Those center caps feature weighted bearings, Rolls-Royce style, maintaining perfect upright orientation during wheel rotation. NIO basically announced, anything British luxury accomplishes will replicate, then add laser technology. Flush-mounted door handles deploy automatically on approach. The doors themselves? Fully electric smart entry systems, no pulling required. Press the activation button while radar sensors verify clearance, then watch them swing open gracefully like you've achieved royalty status. The rear design delivers a complete mic drop moment. An active spoiler integrates so flawlessly you'll miss it until deployment at speed, generating meaningful downforce. That taillight, one continuous crimson lightsaber beam spanning the entire width, absolutely hypnotic during operation. But the stance from behind, those wide haunches combined with substantial rubber, projects pure planted aggression, launch-ready posture, makes domestic luxury sedans appear malnourished by comparison, and yeah, that assessment hurts to vocalize. Panel gap precision? Legitimately frightening. Running fingertips along body panels reveals laser-measured tolerances, zero variation detected. This matches German manufacturing standards while integrating Silicon Valley computational power. The fact Americans cannot purchase this domestically? Genuinely infuriating. Engineering that breaks your brain. Buckle up, because the technical specifications will scramble your understanding of modern EVs. NIO engineered this around 900-volt architecture. Most current electric vehicles operate at 400 volts. Premium options like certain Korean models reach 800 volts. NIO responded by cranking everything to 900. Translation for normal humans? Lighter electrical wiring, improved efficiency, and charging capabilities that should probably be regulated. This sedan peaks at 600 kilowatt charging input. 600. For perspective, premium American fast-charging infrastructure typically maxes around 250 kilowatts. The ET9 adds 160 miles of driving range in 5 minutes flat. 5 minutes represents a quick restroom break. Walk inside, grab snacks, return to your vehicle. Boom! Ready for another 2-hour journey. Range anxiety just flatlined permanently. Motor configuration deserves its own appreciation. Dual motor arrangement, obviously. Front induction unit, rear permanent magnet motor. Combined output exceeds 700 horsepower, but raw power numbers don't tell the complete story. The packaging innovation matters most. NIO's SkyDrive intelligent chassis represents the world's first fully active suspension, integrated with steer-by-wire and rear-wheel steering simultaneously. This system doesn't react to road imperfections, it predicts them. Official demonstration footage shows this massive sedan crossing speed bumps with champagne glasses stacked on the hood. The liquid remained perfectly still, wheels bounced wildly, yet the passenger compartment stayed absolutely level. Matrix glitch vibes. Yeah, that same technology enables the viral snow shaking feature. Practical for Canadian winters? Sure. Mostly exists for flexing on friends that your vehicle possesses sentience. Interior luxury. Redefine deep breath required before discussing the cabin, because this environment will tempt you to liquidate assets and establish permanent residence inside this automobile. NIO calls this the executive bridge layout, and honestly, I feel inappropriately casual just occupying this space. Should have worn formal attire matching my camera equipment's total value. The dashboard, or rather the absence of traditional dash architecture, no conventional instrument cluster exists, deleted entirely. Instead, the skyline screen stretches 4.6 feet across the entire windshield base, displaying speed, navigation, safety alerts directly in peripheral vision. Then there's the augmented reality heads-up display. This transcends typical HUD systems projecting small floating numbers. We're talking 120-inch equivalent imagery appearing to hover 50 feet ahead. Navigation arrows paint themselves directly onto actual pavement, highlighting your exact lane. Pure science fiction made reality. The steering wheel, wait, calling it a wheel feels incorrect. This rectangular yoke utilizes fully digital steer-by-wire technology with zero physical column connecting to wheels. Steering ratio adjusts automatically based on velocity. Low speeds? Slight wrist movements execute complete U-turns. No frantic hand-over-hand motions like piloting public transportation. Best party trick? Engage autonomous mode or parking, and watch the yoke retract completely into the dashboard. It vanishes, maximizing interior space. Most futuristic feature I've witnessed firsthand. Rear passenger. Royalty. Forget the driver position. Real luxury dominates the back cabin. These aren't automobile seats, these are private aviation suites. Individual thrones separated by substantial center console. Recline capability reaches 45 degrees, 45. Most luxury vehicles offer maybe 30 degrees maximum. and that's generous. The massage function doesn't deliver weak vibrations. This simulates heated stone therapy, replicating the sensation of warm stones rolling down your spine systematically. Absolutely indulgent. I'm legitimately melting right now. Entertainment setup, two 14.5-inch OLED panels mounted on front seat backs, perfect blacks, explosive colors, unlimited streaming capability. The audio system, 35 speakers pumping 2,800 watts through Dolby Atmos 7.1.4 configuration. I tested half volume and felt bass frequencies in my skeletal structure. Executive table deploys electrically from center console, rock solid and 360-degree adjustable. The built-in compressor refrigerator ranges from freezing to warming temperatures, holding 2 champagne bottles comfortably. Envision this: Canadian winter raging outside, your reclined 45 degrees in zero-gravity seating, hot stone massage working your lower back, watching cinema-quality content with thunderous surround sound, chilled beverage from your electric fridge resting on your executive table. Meanwhile, the vehicle navigates autonomously through blizzard conditions while automatically vibrating snow off its roof. What are we doing wrong in America? How did we fall this far behind? The pricing reality check. Expected cost? This feels like million-dollar luxury. In China, pre-sale pricing sits around 110,000 US dollars equivalent. Factor Canadian import duties, maybe 150,000 Canadian dollars maximum. For comparable German luxury flagship money, you're receiving superior technology, comfort, and performance simultaneously. Legacy manufacturers should be panicking. If this represents NIO's 2025 capability, imagine their 2030 lineup. So here's my question keeping me awake. Would you choose this over established luxury brands? Given available funds, would you bypass traditional options for this Chinese technological masterpiece? Canada won this round decisively. Enjoy your futuristic snow-dancing land jets while I drive my antiquated vehicle back to my average American existence. If this sparked jealousy matching mine, absolutely destroy that like button. Subscribe for future automotive breakdowns. Comment below. Is Snowshake brilliant innovation or meaningless gimmick? I read everything. Until next time, drive safely. And Canada, please ship one south for proper review. I'll hide it perfectly, promise.